Hi there, welcome to Don's Workshop. This is part 7 of my Porsche 911 GT3 RS build. Last time, got the rear suspension on and made the adjustment using the Lamborghini Sian's disc brakes instead of what is in the instructions. And now I'm gonna make this adjustment on the front and continue the build. Okay, so I gotta make this adjustment here. So it's just these brakes need to be adjusted. And since there is 2 pins on here, or 2 of these on here, I think I can just take one off and just push the axle through. I mean, the stud pins are not going to be on quite right, but let's push that through like that. Oh, are the stud, no, the stud pins, are they gonna stick out? Is that gonna be a problem? You know what, I'm just gonna take these off. And I'm going to maybe see if I can do the bar thing later, because that always was one of the last steps, is to take that bar and put the brake around, and I'll figure out a way to get that adjusted so that I can just use this to hold on to the bar, because I think you just use I have some bars I can use to make that adjustment. Put that on here instead and see how that works. But I do have to take these off right now. These are not going to work. They are too high and in the way, and they get hidden by the discs anyway. So that's why the newer ones don't have that. I guess I could maybe just take that off, but I'll just take those off for now and then make the adjustment with I guess if no, it doesn't have anything on there. So how am I gonna get these out? Can I use this? I'm gonna have to pop that out. No, it does work. That's how you get those out. Or you can use you have to adjust it this way. Doesn't want to come out on this side. I also have 2 other of these available, so I could just take them off. Okay, that one does not want to come out. Nope, that could have been bad. Blue pins everywhere. Okay, let's get that. It doesn't want to move. Why won't it move? There we go. Just rub it around the outside, I guess. And then I have the other 2 discs that I have to use, I guess. So these are the big ones that come with all the newer ones. They were obviously changed after this first one. And that should, now I gotta check it, confirm this is gonna go on the front wheels here. I'm not gonna have an issue. These are always fun to get in. Okay, so yeah, that's good. So I'm assuming the rims that actually come with the Porsche are similar and they fit on just fine. So that's good, or they fit around the suspension pieces. Okay, so now we have they're adjusted to fit the rims that come with the Lamborghini, the gold rims, and that's what we're gonna have to put on here, because that's one of the parts that the rims for the Porsche are only available with the Porsche. So unless you buy the Porsche, you're not going to get the rims. They're not available anywhere else. I guess I was contemplating, it looks like they might be the same wheels that I could maybe use from the Peugeot, but I think those wheels are a little smaller. Anyway, we'll do this and see how it goes, and let's just continue to build here. So now that those are switched, I can, let's just put those, we'll put the brakes over here. And we got 4-beam, the red axle connector, and a gray gear. So get the color on there. And that is going in the back here. So what is that hooking up to exactly? Oh, this back here? Oh, we turn it upside down. Okay, we do. Okay, so that's why that's like that. So that's gotta go get there, no, here. Okay, so it goes there. Okay. I see that it goes here. And now we have a yellow. Oh, this is the last 5. Oh no, there's one more. And we have another red axle connector. And then a gray gear and a black gear. So those together. That goes on the middle one here. So what's that gonna look like here? Gray gears meshed, okay. Another 4-link black gear. Red axle connector, I think that's the last one. Collar. And I believe that's a little black gear since there's no other gears left. Little, or black gears left anyway. Then this one goes here. Meshes with the black gear. Okay, now they're all together. Yeah, they're sliding because they're not locked in yet. And we have a panel. This panel, we put 3 on the other side, I guess. And push that there. And then this is supposed to go oh, it goes on the top here. So the 3 go in here. Okay, that goes like that. And I can find an 11 beam. We got the 11 beam here. And then 4 of the beam and pin. Get those on here. So this build has been pretty fun so far, I think. A few different things. It's just different having to adjust for the Lamborghini parts as well in some cases. So we got 2 arrow beams. And they go like that. Okay. And then that is going to sit over top those gears. And we put the last yellow axle connector. That's holding them in place. And then we have a couple of 9 beams. Which we do have to do with that. So I can put these away. Okay, so this is there. Black pin there, and there's a black pin. A black pin, that's a blue pin. Okay, now these go on either side on the front here. So those oh, the back. This is the back. Okay, and those go towards the back. There's only one way for those to go on. It's that way. And now we have two of the big gray plate pieces. Where did I put those? Oh, they're here. There they are. So these go up here. I don't believe they go, no, they go like this. Okay. And now we have some long blue pins we need to put in there. Oh, they go on the side though. Oh, they go in some gray 3-beams. Oops. Okay, that one. And those go in back here. Okay, and then oh, we gotta flip this over now. Okay, we're here. These go in there. Okay, they go in there. Oops. And that goes there. Okay. And now we got an engine to build. So I'm just gonna set this over. Oh, I guess I don't have to set it anywhere. Just set it right there. And get these out of the way. There. Now I need a 13 beam. And a whole bunch of stud pins here. There's 6 anyway. Okay, so now we have the 2 axles. And we'll put those through there. That's like that. There's 2 of the gray. Go like so. Another one. And literally there's 2 more. I think this is the last 2 of these. Oh no, there's another one in there. Okay, and then 4 blue pins. Okay, put 2 through like that, and 2 are gonna go part way. We're gonna push them in later, I guess. Okay, now the engine pieces, I separated out the engine pieces for this. We can make, I think we can make 2 of these engines with all the engine parts from the Lamborghini. I think it's a V12. And this is a V6. No, it's not. It's a V10. Okay, and two more. And that. So this is quite a bit different than what the newer ones are like. But oh yeah, this is a sideways V6, so it's a little bit different. And then we have that goes here. Okay. And now I need to make the ever fun piece here. Looks like indeed I could make two engines, I think. So I have spare, essentially what I have is a spare engine build for some time in the future. Okay, that goes there. There's red axle. Okay, and then I have the other side of this. Oopsie, I put that the wrong way. Put it that way. And need to put that in there. And there it goes. And a straight sideways is gonna be, how is that gonna work, putting these in? Is it easier or harder? Flipped around, okay. And then the red axle on the end here. Okay, now, so that goes out that way. Like so, and I now can take a 3 with one here and try to get that into that. There, well, that maybe this is actually easier. They actually let me put that in there to hold it together. Okay. There we go. That's it for the engine pieces. So there we go. Engine. We have a spare 6-cylinder engine available for later. Some other build. You never know. Might need a spare 6-cylinder engine. Okay. So then, oh, you just match those up. And then you can slide the pins in. So this is easier. Yeah, I'd say that is generally easier to do that. Okay, and then we have 2 long blue pins to stick on here. Oh, I forgot the 1x3 here. Let's grab that. And the last one. The last gray one. And that, oh wait, we have 2 yellow axles. And then we'll put all those other 2. I don't know, there's 4 of those gray pieces. Did I find them? Oh yeah, they're all in there. The last 4. And that'll be great. And that goes like so. And there's 2 collars to put on top of that. And that should be good to go there. 2 long blue pins and a stud pin and a black pin. Okay, now how is that? Oh, it goes on this side. So we're putting it this way. Oh, wait, no, the stud pin. We have this one, we have a stud pin here. Oh, the stud pin does face that way, so it does go in there. Well, that's weird. Oh, is it just to make it easier to put it in so I don't have to match? Just matching 3 is easy, but matching 4 is hard, I guess. Okay. Anyway, make it easier. That's good. And then that's going to get on the back here. And pop that in. So we got these 2 pins there. And okay, and then that axle, there's going to be an axle there later. So we'll just get this in there. It's held in. And I'm sure that's going to come up on top of that later. Or down there. Okay. And these get pushed down. And then here comes the 8 length axle. So we have 12, oh, there's, I think that's the 8 length axle. Put a gray gear on there. And, oh, it's supposed to turn it upside down. Then you can see where it's going. And then that lines up. Is that the right? That's probably too long. That's 6. Did I use the 8? Accidentally use the 8? No, there it is. There it is. That's the 8 length axle. That must be that's a 10 length axle. I guess we can just do it that way. There we go. Aha. So there's everything. Oh, look at that. So it just locks right in there and turns it. So it's going that way. If I turn it the same way, the engine goes the other way. It actually does reverse. That's great. And get these 2, there's 2 red bricks, and I guess those 2 red bricks go back here. And then we have the 2 9 beams to finish that off. Last of these gray 9 beams, and they go here and here. Okay. Okay, well that has been part 7 of my Porsche 911 GT3 RS build. Well, this time actually replaced the front disc brakes on here so that I'll actually be able to put the Lamborghini wheels on here. and they do fit, so that's good. And then actually built the engine here and got that all connected so that everything is spinning as when in gear, everything is spinning there. So that is pretty good. So everything's connected, everything's moving and working. Anyway, if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. Thank you for watching and take it easy.